Hey everybody out there in disc golf land, I'm your host Marty P with Bangarang Discs, and welcome to another edition of Shoot the Thrill. For our fourth episode, we're headed to Arkansas's Upper Delta for the 2024 DGPT Jonesboro Open at Disc Side of Heaven in Jonesboro, Arkansas. The tournament and private course have been a staple of the DGPT Tour since 2017. We'll be covering the feature and lead card stats as well as results for each round of the tournament. Stay tuned until the end when we present Tournament Growth Report that shows how the tournament has grown over the past few years. Remember, if you like this content, please like and subscribe for more. Let's take a look at Round 1's feature card. As one of the best feature cards this season, Day 1 had matchups between Discraft's Anthony Barella, Innova's Calvin Heinberg, Dynamic Discs' Ricky Wysocki, and Westside's Matt Oram. Leading this card in fairway hits, C1 in regulation, C2 in regulation, and parking rate, Barella shows why he's the current DGPT Tour leader, having finished no worse than 4th place in his first 4 tournaments of the season. Heinberg's near-perfect C1X putting and low OB rate keep him in contention as he continues to move up the leaderboard. After lackluster performance at Chess.com Invitational and sitting out the Waco Annual Charity Open, Calvin returned to form by placing 3rd in the Open at Austin and 5th in the Texas State Championship. Ricky Wysocki started the season with a 2nd-place finish at the Chess.com Invitational and 10th place finish at Waco. Rounding out the card, Matt Oram's astounding 54.2% C2 putting shows he's always a threat from distance. Ranked 4th on the DGPT leaderboard, Oram placed 6th at the Chess.com Invitational, 9th at the Open at Austin, and 4th at the Texas State Championships. Let's check out Day 1 results. Day 1 started with a bang as Anthony Barella and Kevin Kiefer III posted bogey-free rounds at 11 under, finishing up with a 1075 rating. Barella started with bagging a turkey on his first 3 holes and then finished up with a 4-bagger starting on 15. Kevin Kiefer III strung together enough birdies to keep pace and matched Barella's 4-bagger with one of his own on hole 14. James Conrad and Ricky Wysocki round out the top 4 by finishing 9 under with a 1060 rating. Conrad threw a bogey-free round as well and added his own 4-bagger starting on 6. Wysocki bogeyed hole 10 but came back with a 4-bagger as well starting on 13, gaining strokes against the field with his eagle on 14. Let's check out the stats for Day 2's lead card. The matchup for Day 2 had Discraft's Anthony Barella, Latitude 64's Kevin Kiefer III, MVP's James Conrad, and Dynamic Discs' Ricky Wysocki all contending for the lead with only 2 strokes separating 1st and 4th place. Once again, Anthony Barella's skills at fairway hits, C1 in regulation, C2 in regulation, parking rate, C1X putting, and birdie rate statistically outshine the competition. Kevin Kiefer III made his first lead card appearance by matching Barella's performance. Kiefer's most notable skills is his scramble rate, second only to cardmate Ricky Wysocki. James Conrad made the lead card for the 2nd time this season. Conrad's most notable skills is his C1X putting, second only to Barella. Ricky Wysocki, C2 putting, scramble, bogey, and OB rate are tops amongst his cardmates. Wysocki's style of play always keeps him in contention for the win, whether he's on the lead card or chasing. Let's see how Day 2 turned out. Shooting 11 under for the round, Isaac Robinson moved up 11 spots to force a tie with Anthony Barella by finishing up the back 9 at 7 under and ending the round with a 6-bagger starting on 13. Anthony Barella kept pace with a 7 under performance, getting a turkey starting on hole 5. Calvin Heinberg at 1 back shot 8 under with the turkey starting on 2 and then nabbing a 4-bagger on 14. Samuel Lizotte rose 8 spots by shooting 9 under, gaining strokes on hole 1 and hole 8 as well as a turkey starting on 13. Let's check out the lead card for the final day. The final day was another horse race to the finish with only 2 strokes separating 1st and 4th place. Prodigy's Isaac Robinson making his first lead card appearance. Most notable skills are his fairway hits, circle 2 in regulation, and C2 putting, which is second only to Barella's. Anthony Barella again leads the card in fairway hits, circle 1 in regulation, circle 2 in regulation, parking rate and C2 putting, birdie percentage, and bogey rate. Calvin Heinberg leads in C1X putting and OB rate and is second only to Barella in circle 1 in regulation, parking rate, and birdie rate, and second only to Lizotte in scramble rate. Samuel Lizotte, also making his first lead card appearance this season, leads the card in scramble rate. Heading into the final day, the question seems to be, can anyone in the field beat Anthony Barella? The final day proved to be closer than expected, with Ezra Adderhold and Ben Calloway surging ahead of Heimberg, Lizotte, and Robinson from the chase card to create a three-way tie for second place at one back. Anthony Barella stayed just ahead of the competition by gaining strokes on 14 and stringing together a five-bagger starting on 13. Ezra Adderhold moved up 5 spots to share a second-place finish with a couple of bookend turkeys starting on 1 and 15. Ben Calloway nudged out Heimberg for the round by shooting a turkey on 12. Calvin Heimberg finished on the podium again with a turkey on 13 and gaining strokes with birdies on 14 and 11. Now on to the tournament growth report. This year's tournament saw marginal player and purse growth over last year's tournament, but has a solid foundation with a total purse of over $300K and an average purse of over $75K over the last 4 years. That's it for this episode. Stay tuned for our next episode, which will cover the 2024 Music City Open. Once again, I'm Marty P. with Bangarang Discs, reminding you to smash that like and subscribe. Until next time, have a great round.